I just want to encourage you that if you're praying right now and God is asking you to be still, it's because he's got it. It's because he's got it. He doesn't need your help. He doesn't need you to help him figure it out. He can do it on his own. My favorite example of this in scripture is in Exodus 14, when the Israelites have just left Egypt. They haven't crossed the Red Sea yet, but they actually have a detour where they get back to the Red Sea and they're camping there, when all of a sudden they see the Egyptians coming at them, right? And in that moment, they obviously start freaking out because the Egyptians are coming at them and they're at the sea, so it looks like a dead end, right? And so they're in this space, and then like Moses, well, they start, of course, complaining, and eventually Moses like prays to the Lord, but he then tells the Israelite, be still and watch the Lord fight for you. The Egyptian you see today, you will not see tomorrow. We know now that eventually the Lord parts the Red Sea and they're able to pass through and they're okay, right? But at that moment, they didn't know what was going to happen. All they knew was that they were being told to be still, right? And in the midst of that, it's like, what do you mean be still? There's opposition coming our way and there's a dead end right here. So it's like, should we be getting ready to fight? Should we be getting ready to swim? Like, in that moment, they probably wanted more instructions, right? But instead, all they got was be still. And sometimes that's how it is for us, right? We're in the midst of like craziness happening in our lives. We want instructions, we want guidance, and instead all we get is be still. And it's not because he doesn't care, it's not because he doesn't want to help us, it's not because he doesn't want to give us the answers, but it's because he's got it. And he's calling us in that moment to trust him and to put our faith in him and trust that he has got us. And yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I promise you, I know it's tough. But just like we have stories like the Israelite stories as evidence that God is faithful, even our own lives, like the Bible has many stories of God being faithful. But even your own life, like if you think about your own life and how God has always been consistent, has always been faithful, has always come through in the past, that should encourage you and be a reminder that like he is always faithful. And so if in this season of your life, as you're praying to him, asking him for direction, asking him for guidance, asking him for what to do, he's telling you be still, be still, be still, it's because he's got it. He doesn't need your help. He can part the Red Sea on his own. He is God. He has got it. That should bring you peace. That should bring you comfort. That should bring you reassurance that God's got you. But yeah.